My favorite part was Supriya and Corinne both spoke, and just hearing them reminds me that Feelgood's mission to end chronic persistent hunger, one grilled cheese at a time, is in fact possible, and we won't do it, and we will do it in our lifetime.
I really enjoyed hearing about, what's your name? Oh, I'm Rachel. And I really enjoyed hearing from the other Feelgood members that said what their experiences were when they first came, when they first learned about Feelgood. And it's just nice to hear about their experiences because I experienced the same thing, and we're all on the same level where we really want to do good and feel good.
I'm Tara, and my favorite part was hearing Corinne and Supriya speak also, but they're just so inspirational and captivating when they speak, and I think everyone was really moved by what they had to say, and also just enjoying a delicious Feelgood sandwich.
Hey Kat.
Hello, my name is Kat, and my favorite part was when Corinne asked us, we were sitting at different tables around the whole auditorium, and she asked us to all get up and change tables and sit with people that we didn't know. We were able to break out and talk about the issues about hunger and why it exists and what was the most important part of Supriya's presentation. And it was great to hear there was a few students who came for an extra credit assignment, and they were really interested and engaged, asking great questions about the movement, so it was a really inspirational time.
The favorite part of the evening for me was really watching the Feelgood students creating the event together and building it from the ground up. You know, from organizing the tables and the chairs and having the centerpieces and setting up the AV and getting all the condiments ready for the grilled cheese, and you could feel the energy building of the passion, the commitment, the heart of what the UVM students bring to the work of ending hunger. So I think that was the most meaningful part of the evening for me, and I'm really deeply grateful to have the partnership of FeelGood UVM students in the work that the Hunger Project does. And I know that our village partners are deeply grateful to have you on their team so that they can succeed. And together we can all succeed in ending hunger.
My favorite part of every Feelgood event is always hope, because you sit and you listen to people talking about their passions, and you really understand and connect with what's possible, and changing the world every minute, it's incredible, and it just makes me feel hopeful for the rest of forever.
My favorite part of tonight was, I guess, seeing Corinne again, because it reminded me and kind of re-inspired me like I was at the Hunger Summit, so that was really great.
It's all about connections and relationships, and I'm honored to be connected to Eric. I've known him for about 4 years, and I met Dan this year, and it's just amazing to be able to bring those people in what you do and what you love doing. So that was my favorite part.
I'm so excited. I had so much fun. It was so awesome to have Supriya and Corinne here. It totally re-inspired me and got me so excited about everything Feelgood, and I'm so glad everyone's here. Everyone seems to be having a great time, and it's so fun. Yay!
My favorite part of tonight was just the entire thing coming together, because we've been setting it up with Helen and Jamie for the past month and a half, so seeing it happen is really nice.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've been working so hard on it, so it was just really great to see a whole bunch of people come out and just see everything come together, and see our speakers come out here, and just everything that we've been working to make happen.
My favorite part was just being able to see Feelgood and the Hunger Project together again. It's really cool.
Hi, I was lucky enough to sit at the table with Sabia and got to chat with her at length. I was very impressed by her commitment and her life commitment to this purpose, and made me think a lot. Hadn't thought about this very much. First time been exposed to this, so I'll probably go home and think a little bit more about some of the things she said and see if maybe I can find something to do in that direction.
So I think one of the important things about the message tonight was talking about the idea of investment versus charity, and I think for this issue and most other issues around the world, like that's an important thing. It's like making people still have pride in what they're doing, and not make it feel like they're taking anything from anyone, but letting them make the change for themselves. I think that's really important, and I thought that was a great takeaway from what was said tonight.
I thought it was interesting that the problem isn't in somewhere else, it's in our world, and it's relevant to everyone.
I really liked tonight how we broke off into like group discussions and kind of like bounced ideas off of each other. I thought it was really important to like spread the word and kind of get ideas from each other.
I really liked the emphasis on people power versus money. Like people can make a difference, and that's what you guys are doing. So it was really awesome.
Supriya speaking was very powerful. Understanding the difference between investment and charity, being that we think of ourselves as separate from one another. Breaking down that notion was so monumental to me. I really, really liked it.
Fun because it reminded me why I love FeelGood and what exactly it is we do. And to see all our friends and members of the community was a really fun time.
My favorite part was that Supriya's presentation just reminded me of the Hunger Summit, which was such an amazing experience, and I was so fortunate that I got to go to it, and it just evoked all the feelings and all like the great aspects of FeelGood.
What was the question? So what was our favorite part? Okay, I think favorite part of my event was listening to everyone and being very inspired again. I cried again. I think I'm very emotional, but listening to Corinne speak about where FeelGood is and where we're coming from, just for making that concrete connection once again and really showing that we are making a difference was very inspiring again. But then also after the event where I got to meet the people that were working tonight, it came up and said this was really impactful for me. Thank you for bringing this here. And even though you're part of FeelGood and we have our weekly meetings every week, it's really hard to sometimes make that connection, but to have more professional people that you're actually working with come and talk to you really makes that connection a little bit better. So I'm really excited for what's going to come out of that and that positive energy that we created tonight. So
nice. My favorite moment, I just think my favorite moment's right now, not just because I get to talk in video. Every moment is literally, you could have asked me anytime tonight and I would have been it's right now actually. I'm eating a delicious grilled cheese that I've been missing. I'm not gonna lie, Vermont products, high quality. I'm hanging out with all these amazing chapter leaders, some of whom I've met, a lot of that I haven't. I get to reconnect with Supriya and the Hunger Project again. I get to look out at faces and see people talking to someone they didn't know before tonight and talking about something so important, and to actually be standing maybe for the first time in a space that says, I'm curious how ending hunger is possible and how I might play a role. And I don't know, just every moment. Right now. Every moment. See this one right now, this is my favorite.